So apparently there's been a little bit of controversy in the comic book world recently, and I was completely unaware of it. They released this image of Spider-Woman. Now some people saw this image and got upset. I found out about it because somebody posted a video talking about the controversy, and the video featured a man basically blowing off all of the criticisms that people had. First, people asked what if Spider-Man were drawn like this, to which the man responded, it's Spider-Man, of course he's been drawn like this. Now I am a big fan of Spider-Man, so right away when I saw this cover I knew that this was a typical Spider-Person pose. Now to me the most obvious difference was that Spider-Woman had this very large behind, whereas Peter Parker had a butt that was more in proportion with his body. Now I am unfamiliar with Spider-Woman, so I went ahead and looked up a picture of her standing from the front. Now, as you can see, her waist and hips are more in proportion than that other image would have you believe. Next, people pointed out that this wasn't a very realistic pose, to which this man responded, radioactive spiders aren't real. You can't really get superpowers if you're bitten by one. It's just a comic book. Get over it. Now, I hate when people say it's just a comic, it's just a book, it's not real. The thing is, all of our favorite media, whether it's books or movies or comics or whatever, it has an influence on us. It does impact us. And for that reason, you do need a bit of logic to it. Now, I was a really big Whovian, but I had to stop watching Doctor Who right after the 50th anniversary special. I didn't think that it made sense, and I had no idea how it was supposed to fit into the previous seasons. And then I just got fed up of people telling me, you're not supposed to apply logic to Who, duh. You need at least some logic in everything that you consume, otherwise you're just watching gibberish. For that case, you're just watching some old man flying around in a blue box, and any good Whovian knows that Doctor Who is so much more than that. Now, just the other day I was talking to you guys about how Harry Potter left a big impact on my life. Now, I know that Harry Potter isn't real and Hogwarts isn't real, but the lessons that I took from those books are real. I learned how to be a better person, how to cope with loss, how to imagine the world complexly, that the world isn't split up into good people and Death Eaters. It's never just a book or just a movie or just a comic. People have fought wars over a little book called the Bible, so you can't sit there and tell me that these things don't matter. They do influence us. There are people of all ages, genders, and sexualities who are looking at these covers, who are looking at these portrayals of women, and on some level they're thinking, this is what a woman should look like. It's just a really frustrating thing to see. And the people who say that these things don't matter and that it's only sexual if you want to see it as sexual are the same people who say that comic books aren't sexist. And even though I don't read comic books, I know that they are sexist. I am going to be titling this video something different and not having any tags in it because I am genuinely scared of expressing my opinions on this topic. But I guess that's just how I see it, huh? See you guys tomorrow. There are people of... It was like a blue steel.